Okay, so I just dove into this analysis on Tray IDE, and wow, the resource consumption makes it look like a monster compared to Visual Studio Code.
Right? I mean, they clocked Tray at 33 processes, 33, whereas VS Code is running at just 9. That's insane.
Wait, seriously? 33 processes? That's like having a whole setup working overtime for something that should be lightweight.
Exactly. And they found Tray using about 6.3 times more memory. I can't even wrap my head around that. What's going on?
Right, it gives me chills thinking about all that resource hogging. I wonder how that affects performance on regular machines?
Exactly. It's like trying to run a marathon with a backpack full of rocks. It's bound to slow you down.
And get this, the developers acknowledged the issue, but even after an update, it still had way more processes than its competitors.
So they went from 33 to 13 processes after an update. I mean, that's progress, but still, how can they justify that?
You'd think with all that user feedback, they'd want to optimize it, right? It's just wild, there's still excessive resource use.
Totally. And then it gets even crazier when you look at the network behavior. They discovered persistent telemetry transmission.
No way. Even with the telemetry settings turned off? That seems like a serious privacy issue.
Exactly. They kept sending data regardless. So it's like, how do users even know what they're opting out of?
This really flips the script on how we trust software. If you disable telemetry, you'd expect it to stop, right?
Yes. And what's interesting is that disabling the telemetry made it send more requests. Like, what gives?
Right? It's almost like the software is operating on its own rules. That can't make users feel secure, can it?
Not at all. And when they analyzed the data being sent, it was more granular than you'd expect for just usage tracking.
So they were collecting not just software usage, but detailed system info. That takes it to a whole new level.
Yes, user activity, session durations, even the hardware specs. That's some deep digging for a simple IDE.
Talk about invasive. And it raises major trust issues with ByteDance still owning it. What does that mean for users?
Well, considering ByteDance's reputation, it raises significant data sovereignty concerns. It's a tricky situation.
Right? And it makes you reconsider if you'd want to use it all. I mean, is the trade-off worth it?
Exactly. And then to add insult to injury, they had issues with their community management on Discord.
Oh, really? So they were censoring discussions about these issues? That's kind of concerning.
Yeah, they banned certain keywords and even muted users for raising valid security concerns. How is that okay?
That's like shutting down conversations instead of engaging with the community. What are they afraid of?
Right? It doesn't foster trust at all. It's like saying, we don't want to hear you while they keep collecting data.
The whole ecosystem feels a bit shady now. What do you think it means for the future of IDEs?
I think it could push developers to seek out alternatives that prioritize transparency and user privacy.
Totally. It's scary to think that trust is a currency that can easily be lost over stuff like this.
So true. And if Tray IDE doesn't address these significant issues, they may find their market share shrinking.
Rightly so. Users have choices, and with privacy at stake, why wouldn't they switch?
Absolutely. This analysis really sheds light on the importance of scrutinizing and questioning software behavior.
Exactly. So if we put all this together, it's a wake-up call for both users and developers.
And it tells us that we need to demand better. A shift towards openness in tech is definitely necessary.
Right? I mean, could you imagine a future where software actually respects user choice? That would be liberating.
It would be. And I think more of these conversations need to happen. It can't just be a tech issue.
Wait, but where does that leave the average user, you think? They may feel overwhelmed by this.
Great point. It could be intimidating. Users have a right to understand what's happening with their data.
Absolutely. And it leaves everyone with a lingering question: how can we make informed choices in tech?
Exactly. It's a path towards greater awareness. Being an informed citizen in the digital space is vital.